policies.
I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank the GOP for having this forum. It's a wonderful chance to get to meet candidates that are asked to speak. Trey did a wonderful job on the invocation, very pointed remarks, thank you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you about my family, my work history, and then tell y'all some things about the office you may or may not know, and then accept questions at the end. I'd like to tell y'all, first of all, that I'm a lifelong resident of Bartow County. Graduated from Cass High School in 1980. Met my wife there. My beautiful wife Connie in the back. We've dated since the 10th grade. Been married now for 27 years. I don't know how she's put up with it. That's my daughter, Stewart. Aaron, stand up. And I'm the son of the late Ed Billy Stewart, both of Cartersville. My wife is the former Miss Connie Howard, the daughter of Gary Howard and Donna Howard and Joyce Moore. So, and just to give you a little bit about my work history, I've been with the Commissioner's office now for 25 years for Clarence Brown and also Frank Moore. Couldn't have had a better bosses, the two of the guys, and I've had a lot of responsibility over my career. I started out at, believe it or not, at Bartow Beach at Gatewood Park, taking care of lifeguards when I was 5 years old. Next thing I know, Frank Moore asked me, "Do I know anything about 911?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "Well, we got to have that in Bartow County." Some of y'all may remember when we didn't have 911 in Bartow County. Some of you may not. But I got that going in Bartow County. And then after we got that in, he asked me, did I want to be director over it? I said, no way. After I go into all these counties and seeing what a load that is on you, there wasn't any way I was going to take that responsibility. So we passed our first SPLOST in 1988. And we built several buildings. We built the Frank Moore Administration Building. We built the jail, 2 of the senior centers. And ever since then, I've been over building projects. So anything you see new in the county, like the new conference center, all the new fire stations, we're about to do that one on Felton Road where we've got the ski jump, and and also the new GSP. With Georgia State Patrol, and also we redid the DMV over it. If y'all ever went and got your license lately, you notice that's a lot nicer building now. They've got the room and a nice facility, so you don't have to go to Calhoun or Cobb County to get your license now. We've got an adequate spot. And I've been doing customer service, and this is where the tax commissioner's job is a customer service based elected official spot. I mean, it's just, and that's all I've done for the last 25 years for every department in the county is customer service. And I mean, for every department. And you can imagine the conversations and the people I've met over my tenure. And I mean, it's from potholes in the road, striping roads, my kid's not getting to play first base at, you know, on the baseball team. I mean, anything I've handled it. And I've also worked hard with Commissioner Brown and our Chief Financial Officer on budgets my whole career. My budget's always been right around $1 million, $1 to $1.1 million. Tax Commissioner's budget's always been about $1.2 million. So I'm real familiar with the numbers. I've got about the same amount of employees. I've got 16 employees in my employee. They have 20. So, and I've built relationships with Jack Nally, with Belinda, and with all the girls in the office. I worked with Belinda for 25 years. I worked with Jack for 13, and I worked with most of the girls. Most of the girls haven't been in there over 12, but I know them all well, and they're very supportive of my endeavor. And let's see where I'm at. Okay, and there's a lot of Senate bills and things that's came up lately, and I was hoping. If the latest one y'all may have heard about is the Senate Bill 340. What is it? Senate Bill 346. Is that right?
You can't trust those senators. I don't know why.
I know we don't want to talk about it. It's the birthday tax, and it's the one that's gotten rid of. It's the one that's gotten rid of our ad valorem for your tags, and we don't really know how that's going to affect us yet. We're really skeptical. They're thinking that the person-to-person sale is going to offset the sales tax that we're not going to be receiving off new car sales. So, you know, that the forecasters at the state say it's going to be better. We'll see. And let's see. You know, my whole life I've tried to be the best friend I can to people, the best public servant I can be, and the best father, the best everything I can be, and the best servant of my Lord. And I guess what I would like to say at this point is, you know, Lord's blessed me to be here in front of you now. He's blessed me with a lot of friends. I've sown a lot of seeds over these years, and they're being watered and they're going to be harvested. And I'm excited about the turnout with my friends and everything else. And they're giving me their energy and their resources, and I'm very proud to have them as friends. And I've got a lot, and I'm just really happy with the support base I have. It's really broad, and it's really diverse. So I'm excited about this election, and I'd be glad at this point to answer any questions you have.
Where do you stand on reducing taxes, adding any new taxes, and would you take a no new taxes pledge?
A no new taxes pledge. And your name was what?
David Palmer.
David, as you know, I'll take a no new taxes pledge in a second, because I don't want any new taxes either. I've got plenty of taxes, as all of us do in this county. The tax commissioner is regulated by the state and governed by, you know, the commissioners, and the commissioners and the school boards and set the millage rates for me. All I'm is a collection agency, pretty much. But it's not to say that I won't have a word. You know, some words, you know, to avoid things, to avoid tax raises. I don't know how much input they'll ask from me, to be honest with you. I do know, and as y'all probably all know too, both our school millage rates are about to go up. The county and the city. So, you know, I'm certainly not an advocate for taxes. I promise you. Fred?
Steve, just from what you've seen at the courthouse and at the office that you're going for, have you seen any ways to make it more efficient with technology or anything like that?
Oh yeah, there's
and share a bit with us.
I'll try to. Most counties in the state are using the program called Manatron. We're not on that now. We're still on the Harris system that Jack Nally had back when he was here. It's always been an adequate system, but it's not got anything to do with the tax office, the tax assessor's office. So we need to combine those where it make the job much more efficient. And it's just, I mean, if you go in there and watch Belinda Bailey do our digest, she's doing it with a calculator, and she's got tape rolled all over the floor, and it's just not an efficient way of doing things. I will be working with Commissioner Brown and the next commissioner, whoever it's going to be, to try to get some improvements in that office. And also, our on the tag end, Fred, our stuff's very antiquated, and we're trying to work with the state to get some new things too. And then that's part of this promise in this Senate bill too, that they're going to work on doing that. Anything else? Yes, sir.
I just don't want you to change the personality of that office. That's the nicest in Cobb County many years ago.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I'm not there. That office is fixed, and that's part of the reason I'm running for it. I love everybody in that office. We're going to be about customer service, and I've got some plans to maybe expand the office hours, because everybody don't go in at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to make it from without any expense too. We're going to be able to probably open up at 7:30 and close at 5:30, just with some shift changes. And and I promise you, there's not going to be any personnel changes in that office. I love everybody in it. So, all right.
Anyone else?
Thank you.